Good morning and a warm welcome to all. Every new day is another chance. Every new day is another chance to upgrade our knowledge. This improving our way of life. Today we have with us Ozone Cybersecurity Cochin with the 8-day faculty development program on cybersecurity and hacking. Before we proceed, we all know that a day without prayer is a day without blessings. So now it's the time for to sing Tamil Thai Valthu. A small flame lights up the whole room. Now it's time to light the lamp. An open door is a welcome that makes a stranger into a friend. Now I invite Mr. T. Kanimoli, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, SRMST Ramapuram, to give a welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. It's my privilege and honor to welcome you all for the 8 days faculty development program on cybersecurity and hacking. Good morning to the distinguished delegates, respected Dean Sir, Vice Principal Academic Sir, and HOD CS, special guest engineer S. Vivek, CEO, Ozone Cybersecurity, beloved faculty members, fellow students, and participants from various states. It's a glorious moment to extend my warm welcome and wishes on behalf of Department of Computer Science and Applications BSc program. The motto of the 8 days faculty development program is to enlighten the knowledge in cybersecurity, security principles and threats, mobile hacking, DOS attack, penetration testing, Android TV hacking, steganography, and digital forensics. The increase in digitalization render us more digitally vulnerable. Our nations around the world are fighting battle to safeguard the society and privacy from intrusions and anonymous threats dominating in the arena of cyberspace. Therefore, the cybersecurity is the need to face the enormous challenges in the current scenario. I would also like to welcome and compliment the organizers, conveners, co-conveners, faculty members, and coordinators of 8 days faculty development program on cybersecurity and hacking. With the positive quote of securing your future in the digital world, protecting someone else's data, protect us all. Finally, I welcome all the enthusiastic participants from various states and students who glorified this program. Once again, I welcome you all for this 8 days FDP program. welcome you all. Thank you so much.
Now the honor to welcome the chief guest.
Yeah, very good morning to all of you. I'm really happy to be the, part of this such a great workshop that is planned by the, Department of Computer Science here. And I'm Dr. Saravanan, Vice Principal of, Faculty of Science and Humanities of SRM IST Ramapuram. And I'm really happy to see the number of registrations that we received, so far. And even though we have announced it a week earlier, the number of responses we received is enormous. And we are happy that, we are into the cybersecurity, we are into the data sciences, and we are planning to start some programs related to IoT and other related, the industry 4.0, even 5.0 standards as a leading institute in India. And I'm really thankful to all the, conveners who have organized such a good and wonderful program. I'm really, confident that the lectures that whatever that you are going to listen, in this 7 days will surely, help you to reach somewhere or other in your professional life. Maybe to deliver some course in your respective college, or to upgrade yourself in a professional way, or to do some kind of research, or to identify some research problems, or whatever it is. So as given in the introduction part, the cybersecurity, there are a lot of things that is being considered nowadays. Particularly, we would like to concentrate much on the cybersecurity and digital forensics, and a few things related to ethical hacking also. So, on behalf of the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus, Chennai, it gives me great pleasure in welcoming all the coordinators and conveners, and also the participants. My special thanks to the Ozone cyber security Cochin. So with whom we have the collaboration from the institution. So I would like to thank the team from the Ozone Cybersecurity, particularly who is going to talk today, Mr. Santosh Sham. I'm surely confident that whatever you are going to deliver from your industry perspective, and I'm sure that it will reach the student community and also the faculty community in a very larger extent. So with this very short note, I'm once again welcoming all of you for this workshop on cybersecurity and ethical hacking, and see that you are using this program at the maximum extent by way of sending your queries or whatever the interactions that you want to have with the conveners. So thank you once again. Welcome you all. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. The better you know about someone, the better you understand what they teach. I invite Mr. Uday Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, SRMST Ramapuram, to introduce the speaker. Welcome, sir.
Very good morning to one and all present here. It's a great privilege and honor to welcome the chief guest for the day, Mr. S. Vivek. Mr. S. Vivek has completed his BTech IT degree in JJ College of Engineering, and he has a very good rich experience in security engineer as Mirac Cybersecurity Kerala. And he worked as information security engineer in Triple Hat Security Lab, and he worked as a cybersecurity officer and CEO in Ozone Cybersecurity Kerala. And right now he is a manager in information security networks from MST Solutions, Trichy and India. And he has very good certifications in terms of certified information security manager in 2020, and he has a certified in cybersecurity analyst and certified in cybersecurity ethical hacker, certified in cybersecurity specialist expert and hardware networking, and he has a sound knowledge in security testing, network security, operating system, programming languages, and compliances. And he has used many tools in terms of cybersecurity, and He has a very good system testing tools, exploits and payloads, wireless trackers and encoder and binders. And he has a very good knowledge in programming language in terms of C, C++, Java, .NET and Python. On behalf of Department of Computer Science, College of Science and Humanities, SRM IST Rampuram campus, I welcome you for the today day, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, Vivek. The stage is yours.
Yeah. Hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah. So first of all, I need to thank each and every person who joined this meeting. It's a wonderful day, and you guys are spending your most valuable time. As well as I thank several lecturers and faculties from SRM, and special thanks to principal and vice principal, sir. And my other special thanks to teacher, sir, who made this work. And so good morning to everyone. I hope everyone hear my voice clearly. Am I right?
Yes, sir. It is audible, sir.
Thank you. So before getting into started, let me share my screen so that I have some PPTs today. So today plan is to give some basic knowledge about the cybersecurity. So what really exactly the cybersecurity is and what we are thinking actually. So I need to share some PPTs, and followed by PPT, I will show one practical demonstration through online that how hackers really work in the background to make your feasible. So I think could you please make me as a host to show that I can share this with you.
Sir, you already have a co-host permission.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is visible now.
I believe my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yeah. So, so first of all, let me introduce about my company. So it was on cybersecurity. So we are running in two different locations. One is in Trichy, another one is in Kochi, Kerala. And we are also planning to have another branch in Coimbatore too. So we have established in 2014, and we are one of the leading cybersecurity organizations in South India, where we are providing several cybersecurity related services, information related services to the clients over Kochi as well as in Tamil Nadu. And some clients are there in Europe, and maximum clients are there in our Arab countries. Our main focus is on Arab countries. So this is overall about my company. And these are the types of services we are providing. So why I'm dictating the services is that these are the type of opportunities you may get in the cybersecurity field. So one is penetration testing and security audit. So it is something like we need to test the application and find the vulnerabilities, and we need to report to the client regarding all the vulnerabilities. And the other one is red team exercise. I will clearly explain what is red team exercise at the end of the session. And other thing is the software performance testing. Of course, when the software performance and application performance is affected, that's where the application will start bugging up and start going down. So this is one of the leading testing which is done by the security professionals, because hacker also used to do the same to down the application. And framework and compliance consulting is something like the ISO, SOC 2, GDPR, HIPAA. So these type of compliance there in InfoSec. So we are helping the client to get the compliance, and we are also providing training and skill development. So completely for the cybersecurity. So based on your understanding that cybersecurity is different from what exactly it is, okay? So we can split out the cybersecurity and information security in two different ways. Cybersecurity is what the entire data and the entire process about the internet or any digital technology can be considered as a cybersecurity. And the information security is all about the data and the information what we are storing. So we need to get understand about this. the first point of the cybersecurity awareness is important. So every people, each and every people need that awareness. So rather than being a cybersecurity professional, we need to aware about what are the cybersecurity threats and attacks will reach to us, and what are the different technologies they are using to hack us. So these type of awareness is more important. So first one is to prevent breaches and attacks. So we need to prevent the breaches, so data breaches and attacks, these type of things, and we need to build the culture of security. So nowadays the people don't have any culture or any pattern in their security process. They simply go as they do, and that is in the worst case, and where we itself leak lot of data. So and the other thing for the cyber
Vivek sir, sorry to interrupt, sir.
yeah,
Sir,
please.
can you please make me the presentation in slideshow mode, sir?
Okay. Oh, I thought it was. I believe now it's okay.
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and the final point of the thing is the digital well-being. So we need to, we are completely adopted in our digital network. So we are doing everything in a digital way. Even birthday wishes we are doing in a digital way. Payment transfers are doing in digitally. Most of the things, ticket bookings, everything was doing digitally. That means that we are exposing to the cyber attacks easily. So we need a structure for the digital well-being. Okay, let me show you how an attacker will do some type of hacking on your basis. Okay, so first one is social engineering. This is where the 70% of hacking depends upon the social engineering. So social engineering is something like it pretend to be a genuine one, but it's not. Okay, so the social engineering can be anything, even a Facebook ad. Through the Facebook ad, someone says that, hey, I'm going to sell this, I'm going to sell this. So these type of social attacks will be here, they happen. Nowadays, you will receive a call from the bank and saying that we are calling from a bank, we need to change your credit card or debit card is going to expire, we need to change your PIN number. That is also a social engineering, because you guys believe that call was came from bank, but really it was a hacker who pretend to be a bank employee. So social engineering is the first state of process. Everything is social engineering. Every marketing activities can consider as a social engineering in the part of cybersecurity. And second one is man in middle attack. That is something where when you're plan to perform something, like say that when you're planning to perform a ticket booking, and someone will interrupt your session, or someone get into your phone or system, and they will act as a middleman, where all the requests and all the process will go to his system, and from there it goes to the server. So this is how man in middle attacks works. When this was happening, your credit card or debit card details has been stolen in the part of MITM attack, and he might use afterwards. Nowadays, you guys, maybe how many of you experience the situation? We are getting a call on a monthly basis, around 3 to 4 calls that states that I lost my money in my bank account. Suddenly, some amount was debited. That was usually happens in the social engineering and MITM attacks. So other things are a malware. So malware is where the real thing is, virus, bombs, and these type of applications is getting installed in your laptop or a system, or even in a mobile phone. There are a lot of malwares are. So what this malware is created for a specific activity, like to steal the sensible information, or to completely delete all the information what you have, or completely need to gain the access and providing the access to the hacker. So any application or an executable file or something, which a piece of code which used to use for a threat is called as a malware. And the most usual attacks what you hear for a long time is password attack. So usually nowadays we don't have a structured password. Let me give a guessing. Okay, I just opened the participant. Okay, let me give me a guessing. So how many of your people using your date of birth or someone date of birth in your family as a ATM PIN number? Can you please raise your hands who are all doing that? Let's see how many people are doing that. How many of you are using your date of birth or in someone family's date of birth as your ATP number? I got two people's, three people's maybe. And okay, now down your hands. I have another question. How many of you are using the password, the same password for the Facebook as well as the Instagram or as well as to the Gmail, your Gmail account? How many of you guys? Yeah, count is increasing. Got it. Okay. So these were the problems start. Thank you guys. So you can down your hands. These were the problem starts. So please don't use the same password for all your portals. You can use a password pattern. Okay, let's say you are using a 3 names as a password pattern. Okay, so you can't able to remember all the passwords because nowadays we have a lot of digital accounts. We can't able to memorize which password is used for which one. So my point of piece of advice is that make your portals and everything in a 3 different way. That one is mandatory one, another one is social one, another one is unwanted one. So for the mandatory one is something like your Gmail, your Facebook, your Instagram, your bank account, internet banking logins, these type of password. So use a pattern, okay? Use a pattern like, for an example, if you are setting up a password in a 3 different names of your family, of your people you know, or something like that, you can swap the pattern for all these portals, okay? So for an example, let's say my name is Vivek and my nickname is Vicky, and I'm using the password Vivek@Wiki in a Gmail, and I use that password in a Facebook as Vivek123 and Wiki. Okay, the content is same, but the pattern differs. It can be easily memorizable for you. At the same time, all the passwords are different from each other, so that an attacker can face some issues to crack your password. So that's the first password. And second one is that unwanted portals like you guys may join to the some other applications for your day-to-day work or for your business or for your study activities. For that password, you can use the same password pattern, different password pattern, and not much stronger. You can easy to memorize. And the third password cycle is an unwanted site. Maybe you guys need to download something where you need to register for one time. And second thing is that it's completely unwanted and I don't want to get reachable. So for that, you can use a common password for all the attacks. So whenever if that get reachable, you won't get any impact. Okay, those portal only not available, but you can avail it at any time. So these are my piece of advice for your best password management. And I also used to say that enable your 2-factor authentication for all your portals. So 2-factor authentication, something like you will get a message or a call to your mobile phone. Otherwise, you can use an authenticator app from the Microsoft or from the Google. Okay. So what really people think about an attacker or a hacker, and what is the real truth is, I would like to define that. So hacker, usually what we also think is that hacker is someone who would get into my phone and steal my money or steal my photos or something like that. Okay, but the truth is hacker usually steals the information and they use that information to make money. For an example, we have getting calls for every month in a different hacking process. So one of the most common is that they lost the money in a bank account. That's one is different. And the majority of the calls is calling from someone hacked my phone and they're having my photos and they are making a blackmail of my photos. That's where the process is. So they get the information. So information can be anything, even your photos or your transaction details or your call logs. Everything is an information. So that information, we can use that to make money. Hackers use that to make money. So don't think that hackers only steal your money. Hackers steal your information and they make use of it information. Okay, so that's where the majority hackers will go. And the other one is that whenever we say that taking a session, some people say that, hey, I'm not having any sensitive information in my phone. If a hacker hacks my phone, he won't get anything. He get only nothing, no information. So those people think that they are in a safer side, but what exactly it is, they are the one who hacker really looking for. Because in the digital world, most of the hacking is traceable. Okay, we can say that 99% of every hacking is traceable. When someone is committed to a hacking crime, surely one day he will get into an action. So that's where the real problem is. And let's give you one scenario. Okay, let's say I'm a hacker. I'm trying to hack your phone. What is the maximum I can get from your phone? Okay, we can say that you guys people think that I have a UPI and bank account installed in my phone, and if I'm a hacker, I can able to steal your money. So what you guys have your in a bank account, maybe at the maximum of 10 lakhs. That is maximum money, and in fact people can have in a bank account if he or she is not a millionaire. So on that cases, for that 10 lakhs, I won't risk my entire lifetime. Okay, because if I get caught up, I will put into jail for at least for 4 to 5 years. So I won't have that to be happen. But if I need to if I need to take the risk, I need to take the risk for a high worth or high hack value. But the another point is that whatever I can do, someday I will caught up. So I actually looking for a person who are very innocent, and we have that mobile phone or that system, and through that system, I have planned something major hacking I will perform. So the person who are saying that my phone doesn't have any information and hacker will not show any interest on my phone, but the real thing is that hacker shows the interest. That means you will become a victim, or you will become an victim for any bigger attack which already done by the hacker. Okay, so you know nothing. Suddenly someone came up and say you that, hey, you hacked some millions and you hacked some sensitive data, and that was happened through your mobile phone or your system only. You doesn't aware what really happening. Okay, hackers get into your system, they perform a superb hacking, and you take all the blames. So this is what really happens. So please make sure, even though if you don't have any sensitive information, you are still responsible to make your system and your mobile phone to secure. Okay. So everyone states that investigate starts after the incident or an impact. Okay, but really investigation starts once it is identified. Okay, many people think in a different way, but the truth is when an incident is identified, or an incident and a possible of event is identified, they start investigating about the incident or an event. Okay, so and the myth is that when completely coming to an attack, it's all about recovering and restoration of data. Not at all. Okay, usually hackers deal with logs and cryptography where they need to clear their tracks, and they need to get untraceable. So they usually do the log manipulations and these type of activities. Okay, and we have talked about the cybersecurity, sorry, hacker. Let's talk about the cybersecurity professionals. What is professional actually? What we are sitting here and doing. So we are from a cybersecurity company. Our day-to-day work is different from what you think actually. Many people say that we are safeguarding the data, we are preventing the data from the hacking, we are preventing our clients, we are configuring the firewall, we do all these things. But the truth is, we are only testing, we are not doing anything. Okay, so cybersecurity professionals work on the firewall to secure the network and system. No, we don't. Okay, we periodically test the network and we find the vulnerabilities. And IT people, that admin people, IT network admin and IT admin peoples only have the firewall, and they work with the firewall. And we provide a direction to how to configure the firewall properly. So that's where our work is. Our work is test it and find the vulnerability and give a solution to fix that vulnerability, not about safeguarding. Okay. And some people says that we always work to safeguard data from the attacks. We are something in between and preventing the data from the attacks. The real thing is that we are not doing that. Okay. So we implement a policies, procedures, that how the data should be stored, how the data should be handled. Because if we dictated that in a very proper way, the data is automatically getting secure. The data is automatically safeguarding from itself from the attacks. If the policies and procedures is not perfect, then the data will get exposed to the outside world. Okay. And you guys think that we are creating in a secure application. We help to our cybersecurity applications are very secure, and that has been created by a cybersecurity professional. No, it was not. Okay. So we test the application for the vulnerability. For an example, if you are having a matrimonial site where the very sensitive data informations are there in your matrimonial site. Let's see an example that what happens if someone from the Pakistan or Bangladesh hacked your matrimonial site and exposed all the data to the real one. What happens? Everyone blame your company. That means a matrimonial company. No one will blame the hacker, and the hacker won't get traceable at all if he or she is from outside the country. Okay. And if someone hacked from the Pakistan, do you think our government go and catch up that guy in the Pakistan? No, it won't happen. It was not structured at all. So in that case, what and a client will do is that before going to the live, they give the application to us for the testing. So, and a Pakistan hacker who hacked the application, we do the same. We do exactly the same. We test the application. If something done unauthorized, it can state as an hacking. If something done authorized, we can state as a testing. So the principle of both that hacker and our company is same. But finally, at last, what we will do is that we won't steal the data. We give a report that how we get into the system. What are the possibilities we have get into the system? What are the vulnerabilities we have found? We give the complete report and we ask the developer to fix it. Developer is what who created and he needs to fix it. We don't fix it and we don't give any direction to fix it. We just report what are the things we found. We just give an oral solution, like a high level solution. If you implement this part, it will be automatically case. But the implementation and the development should be done by the developer. Okay. So the myth of other one is that we are using a lot of tools, lot of tracking mechanisms to track the attack and prevent the data from the data breach. Yes, of course, we are doing the same. We have a lot of controls, a lot of tools to detect and remediate the attacks. Okay. So on that part, one thing we usually say is, and you can say the same thing in a very, very different areas. Okay. So not every event can be an incident, but an incident should be an event. So we only focus on the events. We track all the events and we categorize the events. It either a threat or it is a false positive. So we categorize that, and based upon that, we track the events on every part. So on that time, if an incident raised, we instantly know that was end up with an incident. So this is how the cybersecurity professional we works. Okay. So before getting into that, I share one link in the chat. Okay. So you guys please open that link so that what I'm going to demonstrate, you can able to see it lively, because Zoom won't cast that. Okay. It is in a different application. Okay. Just a minute, I will share the link in the chat. Yes, guys, please open that link. Please have that link in your browser so that you no need to switch over from the Zoom. Sorry, you need to switch over from the Zoom. Let the Zoom run in a background so that you can hear my voice. Okay, so you can let that link open in your browser, and please switch over to the Zoom. Okay, so I can say that 90% of cybersecurity breaches are caused by human error. Okay, you guys keep on saying that your mobile phone is not secure, your system is not secure. Nowadays, Android mobile phones are not at all secure. So think in a different way. This Android was developed by Google, and it was, we can say that top 5 IT companies, Google will be a part of at least in the top 3. I'm pretty much sure about that. And where lakhs of peoples or maybe millions of peoples working on bigger company, we can say that the hacker, like everyone, like we, a lot of people are working in the kind of company, at least, and 1 lakh of people can work as a cybersecurity professional in a Google company. So their day-to-day job is to safeguard and to create a secure environment for the mobile users. Okay, and that's how the Android was developed. Android is so much secure. Windows systems are so much secure. The thing is, we are not secure. We not at all are secure. Android strictly saying that don't download any applications outside from the Play Store. They're strictly saying that. But what we guys are doing, we guys usually download application from the third-party areas. And whenever an application installed, it states what are the permission that application really needs. But we have an habitat to not at all seeing that the permissions. We simply need install the application, next, finish. That's it. We not aware what permission it was really taking on. So nowadays, people getting a penny of credit from lot of small finance app, where that finance app has a permission to access your contacts, to access your gallery, to access your file manager. So if you're not paid, your contact is dumped to the server, and all the informations and all the photos has been taken from the client. That means you. And they work with the photos and they start blackmailing about you. And this is how we are seeing a lot of hacking was happening. And we are, at least in a weekly news, we can see in the Polymer that this guy was blackmailed and this guy was suicidal for this much of money. Yeah, even our close circle experience the same. For 5,000, they have morphed the photos, they have sent all to the clients, sorry, the relatives' phone number, they dump the contacts and everything. And today, I give you a demonstration. I have shared you a link. You guys know around 40 minutes before me, and you guys doesn't know what I'm capable of, what I'm doing exactly. And you guys provided the most sensitive information for me. Okay, when I asked that how many of you are using your date of birth as a PIN number, someone raised your hands. I think 5 people raised your hands. Why did you raise your hands? Your date of birth, it is easy to get your date of birth in the next stage of hacking. Why did you raise your hands? You people asked that I asked that you are using the same password for the Gmail as well as the Facebook. I believe 9 people raised your hands. Why did you raise? I'm an unknown person. And it is the most open chat where 300 participants are there. And you guys have raised your hands that you are exposing your vulnerability by yourself. Okay, you guys are exposing. So this is social. This is the part of social, because I made a belief that I am capable of a good guy and good cybersecurity guy where I can help you guys to fix it. Okay. But my point is, don't believe anyone and don't expose the most valuable information. Okay. Let me give you an example. Okay. What I did right now, and just stop sharing so that my teammate Santosh will share the screen and show you guys. Click the link light. That link will open on your Chrome browser, maybe someone using a mobile phone. Some people, it might ask and camera permission. For some people, it won't ask because you already provided camera access permission to your browser. Okay. And what that link, which I designed exactly, is that it takes your picture, that means front camera picture, for every 10 seconds. Okay. Every 10 seconds, it captures your picture and you know nothing. You can't see that your picture is taken and it was saved in your gallery. It was not in the gallery. You can't see in the Chrome browser upload tracking. Everything was completely hidden. The only thing is that the page should be very blank and it captures your picture every 10 seconds. Let me share how many pictures we have get captured. Santosh, could you please? Just a minute. Yeah. So these much of camera files we have received today. Let me open some file. Okay, we have having that in a, yeah, we already downloaded some camera files. Open it. Yeah. I don't know who is exactly. Maybe someone can recognize. Okay, we can go for another picture. So based on that camera picture, it states that he was using a laptop and the link was opened in the laptop. He's the same guy. We can go for some more downer. We got 1,000. So what was that? Well, yeah, more than 1,000 things. The same person. I think he get captured easily. Okay. So we guys have another habitat. Like when we open something, yeah. Okay, let me quickly drop it. Okay, we have an habitat. If we open something in a Chrome browser or in our mobile browser, we kept that should be open for some long. I still see some people where I can see the Chrome browser tab was more than 20 plus tabs they were running in the background. Just imagine if some links have the same payload. This is an open source payload. Even once after this meeting, and I think a day after tomorrow, you have a mobile hacking session where I can say that how you can do this by your own. Okay? You can do this in your home itself. Okay, this payload is open source. We have not created a payload. We just created this application, then this application is deposed. But what we are going to show is something different where it is open source. So that payload can be available in any of your systems, any of your mobile phones or applications. So you guys doesn't know what it really actually really looking into that. Okay, you guys sees that the website is genuine and you open in your browser, it does the automatically does the background operations and you keep on kept the tab open in your Chrome browser. Just imagine what happens. It captures every 10 seconds. How many of you are having an habitat to charge your mobile phone in the switch box itself? Someone place the phone upside or down of the charger or the switch box. Just imagine. Okay, a switch box or a charger point will give a complete view of your room. Okay, complete view of your room. Just imagine how a hacker getting in a picture for every 10 seconds. So please mind your access on your Chrome browsers, and don't use a lot of third-party browsers. Please uninstall all those applications and go to your Chrome browser and check your application permissions. Okay, I'm taking this especially for the mobile phones. Okay, and for the laptop, the easiest way to laptop is that we are using a laptop and we are a cybersecurity professionals. We know very well that how the hacking or the attack can be happen in our laptop, but we don't believe our laptops. We don't believe our systems. We usually have a sticker placed in the camera. So whenever I need, I remove the sticker and I can talk. And whenever I doesn't need, I close the sticker. Okay, nowadays, a laptop will equipped with a shutter lock system, but if you're not having even an insulation tape is good, right? You can use buy an insulation tape, just place it for some time, and whenever if you're not needed, just remove it. Otherwise, there are something having in Amazon. Okay, I think five rupees to 6 rupees only laptop sticker was there. So first point is that get into your mobile phone, check all your application and its permissions. And if you believe some application is not genuine and it having a lot of permission, remove the permission. Even an malware without a permission in your application, in your phone is good. Okay, if it doesn't have any permission, it was good. If it has a permission, any one permission can lead to privilege escalations. Okay, so keep in your mind, work precisely. Okay, Santosh, you can stop sharing. Yeah. So as I said, 90% of cybersecurity breaches are caused by human error. Okay, right now what you did is a human error. There is no technology involved. There is nothing vulnerable in your phone or your system or your laptop, whatever it may be. Everything is secure, but you guys are not secure. Okay, so what you think is that you believe what are the links you get in your WhatsApp group, Facebook groups, and Facebooks. You just simply press it and open in a Chrome browser. So that's where, and that's how 90% of cybersecurity breaches are caused by human errors. So the statistics, okay. So every act, sorry, it was 2022, statistics of 2022. So there was an attack happening for every, we can say that 2 attacks in a minute, and it was 2,250 times in a day. Okay, so the data breaches exposed 36 billion records in the first half of 2020. Sorry, 22. Okay, now you can recently know that the data breaches of overall vaccinated, the COVID vaccination, right? Those data has been releasing in the Telegram. We people can able to see that a lot of information is getting exposed. Most personal informations are getting exposed. Name with the phone number, it's good to penetrate the peoples, okay, by the social engineering. And the data breaches exposed is 36 billion records was exposed, and the average annual security spending for employee is $2,000. Okay, in all over the world, the companies are expensing much more larger money in the cybersecurity to safeguard the data. Okay, because cybersecurity services, each and every services is really expensive, and we are also costing too high for the clients because we have a lot of tools and a lot of things to do in the background. So it was an expensive area, and we guys need to aware that how much data security we have and what are the things are applicable for us. Okay, so the cyber attacks mostly came from malicious email attachments. Okay, you guys will receive an email like in a coupon or something like that, an email attachment. And data breaches by internal actors like insider. Okay, in an organization, an insider will be data internal actors, and something from a phishing mails. Okay, so phishing is something can be an email, can be an messages or whatever it may be, it can be phishing. I myself recently received a coupon from a Meesho. It was directly sent to my postcard. So I have purchased a lot of things in the Meesho, and somehow my data is exposed. The data can be exposed through the Meesho or by the vendor who was working with the Meesho. So in that Meesho coupon, I have seen that there was a scratch card was there, and it has says that I have a prize money from 10 lakhs to 10,000 rupees. I have a prize money. So based on scratch card, we will get an coupon. Sorry, prize money. So I just scratched a card and I got the first prize, that is 10 lakh rupees. And in that itself, it states that you guys should not call this is completely different from the Meesho marketing team. You guys need to call this toll-free number, not the Meesho's toll-free number. That's where I come. Okay, Meesho won't do that. Meesho won't say that, hey, you need to call my toll-free number. You call to some other number. And in that case, it states that we are charging 5% for this prize money. That means I need to pay 2% before getting the prize money and 3% after getting the prize money. So 2% is around 10,000 rupees. So what we are thinking is that we need to pay 10,000 and then we need to grab the 10 lakhs amount. And after that, we need to pay the 3% of amount. Sorry, 3% of the total cost. Anyhow, we are going to take 10 lakhs rupees. So we can borrow 10,000 from someone and we can send it out. This is what usually people think, and especially for the people who was in debts. So those people think that is in a jackpot and they can go to any extent to get the jackpot. And that's how it really works. So on that day itself, we dropped a mail to the Meesho and we let them know that this was happening. And the result of that process, you can see in the Meesho for notifications or something like says that Meesho won't send any coupons to your physical address. Okay. So we sent a mail, maybe many people sent a mail. That's why Meesho has taken an action, because Meesho doesn't have any control on this. Okay. When the data got leaked, he doesn't have any control. He and the team doesn't have any control. So only thing is that we need to safeguard by providing awareness to the customers. So that's where the Meesho works. This was a recent one, maybe a month before I was experienced. What is the cost? So $17,000 lost on every minute due to phishing. So the postcard which I received is also a type of a phishing. Okay. So this thing that the postcard may be sent to 10,000 people, at least 1,000 people will start reacting. At least 1,000 people may pay down. Sorry, 100 people may pay down. Okay, so 100 into 10,000 is around 10 lakhs. We got that maybe the person who sent the postcard has the jackpot. Okay, the average cost of data breach in a year is 3.86 billion. Okay? And the average cost of our lost or stolen record. Okay, you guys know that an information, a most simple information of your phone number, your name, and your profession is cost today 100 rupees for this charging laptop. Yeah, it just costs 100 rupees in an Indian rupee. Okay, sorry, in an Indian duplicate. Okay, if I sell that, I can get 100 rupees of 100 rupees for each and every single data. Okay. Yeah, I think we almost reached the today's session, and I'll stop sharing so that we can start have a discussion for some time, maybe for 10 more minutes. So if anyone needs to talk, just raise your hand so that I can unmute you and you can ask your question. In meanwhile, I'm sending in a feedback link. Okay, please don't hesitate to fill that feedback link. Okay. So it is just your informations, and please provide your WhatsApp number so that today's PPT as well as what we are demonstrated, that video file, I will send it to your mobile phone. Okay, we can create in a group, we can share it over there. Okay, yeah, it is in a Microsoft Forms link, so you don't need to worry about no need to worry about the background hacking or something like that. Okay. Yeah, it was shared in the chat. And if anyone have any doubts, please raise your hand so that I can unmute you. If you guys have any queries, please raise your hands. Yeah. Dr. Shivakumar. Yeah, I asked to unmute. Yeah. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I am Shivakumar, sir.
Yeah,
Actually, I have a doubt. Sir, today's we are heard about the word of email spoofing. So,
email spoofing.
Yes. Can you tell me the email spoofing details?
Okay, sure. So email spoofing is something, for an example, I am the known person for you, and my email address is something at wiki@ozone.com. So attacker will send an email in the name of wiki@ozone.com from the different server, actually. Okay, that's called as email spoofing. The email name gets spoofed. Okay, so whenever if you receive this email, nowadays Gmail was equipped properly. So it states that SPF record was not found. Otherwise, the email automatically states in a different color in the Gmail or the Yahoo itself. Okay, so on that case, we can show that is the email is came from a genuine person or from the different guys. Okay, and don't worry, those type of emails first get into your spam folder automatically. It won't come to your inbox if the SPF record is not passed. So SPF record is something, if I'm sending Vivek@ozone.com, Google verifies is that mail really come from ozone.com. Okay, that can't be spoofed by the attacker. Okay, attacker only spoof the email address, but the server which sent the email is different. So the Google verifies the SPF record, and that SPF will get failed. It automatically moves to your spam folder. Otherwise, it will move to another promotion or some other category. Okay, it won't comes under inbox. So I can say that we are 80% or 80%, 90% secure in the name of email spoofing. Yeah, that was a good question. Thanks, you. Any other doubts? So I would like every guys to fill that form. It's really helpful, I'm saying. Yeah, Venkata Lakshmi, I may ask you to unmute.
Participants, if you have any queries regarding, you can ask the resource person.
Yeah, Venkata Lakshmi, I just asked you unmute. So please unmute and ask your question. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, you are on mute. Please speak up.
Sir, very good afternoon, sir. Sorry, sir, very good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Sir, my side question is, my query is actually, you provide some link, the live
Live cam. Yeah.
live cam.
Yes.
Actually, everyone can use this live cam in every side, in every like as a
No, link may differs. Okay, what question? Your question is that a link come from live cam is a vulnerable one or not? Okay, so we have created a temporary domain, so that only came as a live cam. Next time we can use different name. Okay, So it doesn't mean that all the attack came from a malicious domain, or some links seems to be in a genuine domain if they are doing that in a full-time activity. Okay, so my best practice is that stop your permissions, browser permissions, so that whenever if you open this link, your browser asks permission to run that link. Okay, and that case you can come to understand that it is a malicious link or it can be an attack.
So that means just like example of a Ola Uber booking, that application also allow to browser you retrieve your location, your that means that is not secure for us.
No, it was secure. See, my point is providing a permission. I'm not saying that stop providing permission to all your applications. Okay, provide your permission that really needed. If Uber asks for a location permission, of course you can provide it. If Uber asks for a call access permission, of course you can provide it. If Uber asks for a contact permission or file manager permission, don't allow it, because Uber doesn't need to access your contact. Uber doesn't want to access your file access, so file managers. Okay, the only point is that we are booking an Uber cab, so for that precise location they need a location permission. Of course we can provide it, that's not an issue. So we need to find out what really an application need is, and we need to give the permission only for that need. Apart from that, we need to close everything.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. And my kind advice to everyone: if you guys using an mobile application for your banking, please disable the thumbprint. That means fingerprint login to your mobile applications. Okay, I'm not saying that mobile application is vulnerable. Maybe your surroundings may be vulnerable. Okay, I have experienced one case. Like he was in an office and he wasn't sleepy. Someone who is nearby is opened his phone with his thumb and start accessing the mobile banking. When you open a mobile application, so mobile banking application, still we can able to make the transfer for 10,000 rupees without giving a PIN number. Okay, some mobile application are equipped that way. So you guys need to make sure of it. I'm just remind you guys. Okay, so I'm going to Seema Verma. Seema Verma, I asked to unmute, so you can unmute and ask your question. Yeah, please.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you.
Sir, my question is that we are using social apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram for video calls also. And at the same time, we are clicking this type of links, not the links like you sent. And also there are also some links that they are the sharing the movie link and all. So video calls are the safe on these apps through mobile applications?
Yeah, I say it won't be in a safe one. I'm the same coming into a same answer. Like if you are using a WhatsApp and if you are getting in a mobile or you're getting a link from your friend, you will open that link in your browser. If the browser doesn't have location permission, if the browser doesn't have camera access permission, the link doesn't work on your Chrome browser, and it is a safe one. Okay, so in your Chrome browser, disable all the permissions, only provide the needed permissions. And whenever a link is open, it asks for a permission to provide the access. If you really need to provide just a minute, if you really need to provide the permission, allow only during that time, allow always. Don't give the permission, allow always. Okay, only during that time. That means that whenever you are opening that application, it has a permission. When the application is running in a background, it won't have the permission. Okay. So, and links coming from the Telegram, we can say that 80% all the links are malicious. 80% of links are malicious. I don't recommend to open that link if you are not sure about where the origin is. Okay. Is that fine, Seema?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And Sri, I ask you to unmute. Yeah,
Sir, please. Sir.
Yes.
Sir, please tell me about the phishing, sir. Real-time example of phishing.
Real-time example. That's what I'm quite better. I have said that. I got a coupon from the Meesho. And physical phishing can be anything. Okay. Many people think that phishing is only happening in the email. Okay, it's not like that. Phishing can be an email. Phishing can be in a postal card. Can be an SMS. Can be in a WhatsApp message. Whatever it may be. So the point of phishing is that we believe that the link or the mail or something is came from the genuine point, but actually it won't. Okay, phishing is a social engineering based attack. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you got a mail, if you click it, if your system is get hacked, that is different. Okay, phishing is something. If you get a mail and it seems to be a real mail, it creates a process and you perform the process. It won't perform automatically. You perform the process. It states that some days if you are working, let's say if you are studying, you will receive a mail from the HOD that tomorrow is the last day to pay these type of fees, and I need you guys to pay to the GPay QR immediately for 1,000 rupees. You guys believe that the mail was really sent from the HOD, but it was not. It was sent from a different mail where they know your HOD name and your HOD designation about the complete process. Okay, so that mail is a phishing. This attack is a phishing. That means it was pretending to do something and you are doing something. Okay, the system itself not hacked. You are paying the money to the QR code, GPay QR code, and you are physically doing that. This process is called as phishing. Phishing can be in any attack. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Vignesh.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Morning.
So, what is the main difference between threat and attack? Threat and attack.
Threat and attack.
What is the main difference between attack?
Okay, threat is an something. Yeah, I can able to understand. Threat is a something which can lead to an attack. Okay, an attack is something where it has an impact. Okay, so I can say an example. And a pen drive, it can be a threat. Okay, in a pen drive there will be a malware or there won't be a malware. Okay, pen drive is a threat. And if there is a malware in a pen drive, and if you put it in your system and your system got crashed due to that malware, then it is an attack. Okay, so threat can be anything that is a possibility, that gives a possibility for an attack. Okay, so this is the difference between threat and attack. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to Lakshmi Narayana. Lakshmi Narayana, I unmuted you.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
So you told me 3 types of cyber attack, like malicious email attachment, data breaches by internal actors, and phishing mails.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please tell me some example for data breaches by internal actors, and how can we prevent this one?
Okay, internal actors. Yeah. In the cybersecurity world, the major we can implement a lot of systems, lot of activities to safeguard the data from the outsider. Okay, from the outsider. See, if you are running a company and an industry, you have 100 employees. You can implement access card mechanism, CCTVs, whatever things you need to avoid the theft from the outsider. Okay, but you can't able to implement a mechanism and 100% fail-safe mechanism for your insider employee. Okay, consider that there is a theft, there is a thief inside your employee. You don't know that employee. Can't able to do anything. Okay, so insider actor is a really challenging task where we need to monitor each and every people activities, and then we need to provide it. For an example, Twitter was got hacked 1 year before. That was due to an insider. Okay, a person that really works in the Twitter company has the access, and that person got penetrated and from that person, the entire Twitter system got attacked. Okay, that is an insider attack. Okay, so Twitter have firewall and everything to safeguard its network from the outsider, but they need to provide access to their employees. And if their employees turned against the Twitter, they can't be able to identify it until it has been an attack. Okay, so that is a challenging one, Lakshmi Narayan. I go to Felicia Bin. I unmuted you, Felicia Bin.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, actually, you have talked about this. You have just a minute. You have captured all our photos through that. So, how you identify whether we are communicating to the particular person, it's the right person or right thing we are communicating? How we should understand? Or also, this is very big panic for the uneducated and illiterate peoples, because.
I'm not getting your point. So you need how we performed. What was that your question?
No, sir. Actually, we are getting a lot of links through WhatsApp or some social medias. So automatically, the normal level, the other.
Yeah, got it. So you mean that how we can educate uneducated? Provide awareness to the uneducated people, which is malicious and which is non-malicious, like, right?
Because we educated people are getting this much of because we are worrying about this, how these people are going getting into that particular situation.
Got it. That was nice question, but I was unanswerable for that question because getting that identifying the right link is really very challenging one. Even our employees also get exposed to
that. Only we educated people, we are getting worried about, then how these uneducated and the normal
really hard thing. But only the recommendation what I given is that, right, when you open your link, don't click the link if the link is not came from the genuine contact or genuine person. That's the first point. Second point is to remove the permission application. But identifying that a link is malicious or non-malicious, it's really a challenging task. In high level, I can say that it won't be impossible. Okay. Even there are some companies where they have a lot of security tools and for a couple of things a day. Still, someone is penetrating to the network through these type of links, and that can be identified only after that. So companies are spending millions for 24/7 monitoring process for identifying these type of activities. But for an individual, it won't be possible. We just need to have an awareness that don't need to click the link from the unknown sources.
Sir, actually, I have experienced one thing because I am a research scholar and I want to publish one paper in a particular journal, and the same website, through that website there is a cloning. Okay, so first time when I am applying, when I send my paper, I have sent to the fraud website. Actually, I don't know about that because it is all the logos, everything present there, the same thing. That is, it's a very hard to find. The first time when I sent that, and the next time when I found that it is a fraud one and sent the original to the original website. Actually, that data, there is a plagiarism now. I got a plagiarism in my paper. So that's what, how to identify all these things.
That's what I'm saying. See, yeah, we can't able to identify until you're having a good experience. So the experience is the only way to safeguard ourselves, but that experience also sometimes get failed if an attacker is precisely designed this attack purposes.
The attackers are highly good,
Yeah,
very good.
they are highly skilled, and we don't have a control that much. Okay, so end users don't have that much controls. That's the only thing. Please. Sure, thank you. And I'm unmuting Suganya's iPhone. Okay, so Suganya's you are using an iPhone, so I can create a payload only for the iPhone, not for the Android and iPhone both.
Good morning, sir.
Information disclosure. Yeah. Hi, Suganya. Good morning.
First of all, I wish to thank you, sir. You are giving many ideas.
Suganya, I'm sorry, your voice is too low.
Just a moment, sir.
Please. Okay. So, don't see Suganya. And I see some of your peoples are not yet registered that link. How many? One. Yeah, one. I received only 135 registration participants only. So please, guys, you guys please register it so that I can give some more information and yeah, Sonia, please.
So first of all, I wish to thank you so much for giving many ideas regarding cyber security. Thank you so much, sir. And I wish to have an idea about intrusion detection and about intruders.
Sorry, intrusion?
Intrusion detection and intruders.
Intruders. Okay. So intrusion detection, IDS, intrusion detection system. In a cybersecurity field, only detection is there, no prevention is there. Okay, please make use of it. ITS is not on a stable environment. Okay, so still a lot of false positives will be there. So intrusion detection system is that it is something like in a firewall where the logs from the firewall and the switches and everything was directed to the intrusion detection system. That system was configured in a different way where it monitors all the to and flow packets. Okay, it was designed like that, and whatever it may be, if an attack was malicious, like services, different type of services will get into the intrusion detection system, and that system finds that services is not genuine or it doesn't come from the genuine sources, it came from the unknown sources. Then it creates an alert in the intrusion detection system. And as a human, we need to recognize either that is an true positive or false positive. That means that either that intrusion which identified is a genuine intrusion or it's not an intrusion, it just identified as an intrusion. So that's how the ideas work. Now come to the point of intrusion. So intrusion is something in a service or a connection from the outside network to the inside network unauthorizedly or by unprecisely, then it's considered as an intrusion. Okay, so in a network is configured in a real-time pattern that all the data packets and all the connections should be comes only through this path and this various and this packet structure. That was it will be configured. If that differs from the one connection is different from what we have dictated, then that will be considered as an intrusion because someone intentionally bypassing our structure and it was captured by the IDS system.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So then another thing, sir.
Yeah,
so when we have a system, if we need to protect the system, we will install the antivirus like that. And it detects the viruses, right, sir?
Yes, of course. But nowadays, I suggest no need to spend your money in your antivirus because your Defender is very good. Your Microsoft Defender is very good. If your Windows is genuine, your Defender will be good. Because Microsoft is a leading company who working in the cybersecurity related activities, and they are providing patches each and every day, maybe each and every hour they are releasing the packets. Your Defender itself very good, but make sure your Defender, your real-time protection, everything was enabled in a good state, and don't bypass what your Defender is saying. Okay, sometimes you plug in the pen drive, Defender says that is a malware, and you click ignore it. That's where the real problem is started. Nowadays, you guys no need to go for an antivirus separately until the Defender is good.
So as like that, does we have anything in for securing the mobile phones?
Yeah, mobile phone also we have some antivirus that is AVG is also there, McAfee is also there, and there's another one. What was cloud? Yeah, I will text you. Okay, I will create a group and I will text you the mobile related antivirus for you guys, so that you can find that in a Play Store. Mod security. Yeah, mod security. So you can find that in your Play Store and you can install it. So do one thing for your mobile phone. Go to your Play Store and disable unknown disable unknown sources and go to your settings and application. There is an option for allow unknown sources. You need to disable there also. Okay, so please configure that. Then your mobile phone is much secure. And don't ever install an application from the third party or a website or a Chrome, whatever it may be. Install only application which is available in the Play Store.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the time, sir.
And anything else? No. Okay. Okay, so I think we can wrap it up. So thanks for your time. I would like to thank Santosh Ram, who is a co-host and who performed that web activity. And the other one was, other guy was Vishwesh, who is also supporting you guys. And tomorrow, or sorry, from the Monday, Santosh Ram will take you and lead you the session. And I need to thank you guys as well as Santosh. Happy birthday. Today is Santosh's birthday. So happy birthday. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Please register on that link so that we can keep in touch. And please join. I would like the same participant count for tomorrow's session also. Yeah, Dr. Smith. Yeah, I have.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Again, I not
Yeah.
able to get the link actually.
Sorry.
In chat box. Sir, actually, I could not get the link actually that which I want to register. I have
Okay,
given the
I will
feedback
provide
and
it again in the
attendance
chat.
also.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I will provide again that in a chat.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I have created again. Hey, you have. So that was a Google link. Forms link. Just remove that link. Yeah, that was docs.google.
Chandran sir.
Sir. Sir, we can conclude the session, sir, or else we can wait for some time.
Yeah, we can wait for 2 more minutes.
Okay, sir.
11:30. Like anyone have any doubts, we can respond them.
Sure, sir. I just convey the tomorrow session, sir, out date and time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Participants, yes, sir, yes, sir. Participants, tomorrow the session link will be shared in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and the session will be started 10 to 10 o'clock. So participants join on time. If the Zoom link is exceed to 300, you can join in the YouTube link. Okay. So complete that registration, complete that Google form, the chat box. Once you complete the registration, you can leave. Okay, thank you.